Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. Truth be told, I kind of had some issues with my recording. I actually had gotten the next part of my recording done and found out that, or had been hitting buttons and kind of being a noob for this recording thing, and lost my save files. So I have to redo the snow part a second time. That will explain why the person we are waiting on is now named Colleen. But anyway, here we go. I don't remember everything. Oh, I need to talk about attacks. Again, here's the move command. Then the last action, I guess you can call it, of the menu, the battle menu, is your action command. There will be more actions to come when we get farther in the game, but for right now, all we have is snowball. This has a nice range of 4. The green squares show you exactly where you can hit. Actually, I want to see if I can... Yes, I can. I can do it from there. I don't know why I moved her. Anyway, I wanted to show you this. When you attack an opponent face on, it gives you this battle screen. It shows both stats of both parties, including their wait time. I can go into wait as well. You see that Colleen has a 50% chance to hit for 1 damage. Now, if I were to attack the guy here, who is not facing me, I actually get an increased accuracy or increased chance to hit, 75% damage. Sometimes that'll also increase the damage dealt, but we're just throwing snowballs, and I don't think it can go any higher than 1 damage. Wait command, or the wait command, I will show you here in a second. As you see, she has a wait of 1 out of 9. That means it is currently her turn. Whereas the guy in front of me, Colin, is wait 8 of 9, which means he's got 7 other people to go through. I think the only other person that's slower than him is actually Mute. Oh, maybe not. Oh, the teacher is actually the slowest. So, at the end of this round, as you can call it, the teacher will move. So now I'm going to move and attack, and I will show you what that looks like. And once again, you also get to choose what direction you're going to stop at. I normally try and face where the majority of the army is. If one guy can get behind me and it's inevitable, then I really don't do too much about it. Oh, the teacher's going to explain the side feature that I just went over. And now Urowen gets to move. So we shall move here. Sometimes it's actually very wise to back yourself into a corner because of the fact that you have your back and also in this case one side covered. It seems like they are all going after Mute. Yes, although the one girl's name did change, our main character's names will remain the same. So, as you can see, friendlies show up as a green bubble and normally on the left, whereas enemies show up as a red bubble, normally on the right. So, where can we throw Mute? We'll throw him over here by Urowen, I guess. As you can see, this is kind of an odd angle. I'm not exactly directly facing him. But if you think about it in a cone kind of idea, if you're in his front cone, you're still considered facing him directly. You can also tell by the way that your character's face. As you see, I am facing him directly, even if I was farther to the left. And Ritz will be my little sneaky ninja, going around back and pelting the girls from behind. And after a while, yes, here it is. The battle basically ends, and they talk about they're picking on Mute some more, talking about running away, and that ends the first battle. Again, we're showing everyone just picking on Mute. Again, not going to read through this text. It was kind of an interesting story. I mean, I've played many tutorials for many different video games, and this one had an interesting aspect. The idea that everyone's in school, everyone's kind of having fun with each other. Your basic school settings kind of help to build the personality of the main characters. shows you what kind of character Mute is. Oh, almost missed over here. Mute just got a snowball with a rock in it. Now his forehead is bleeding. And like most punks, I didn't throw any rocks. Yes, and they're going to keep picking up. As I was saying, it kind of gives you the aspect of what kind of character Urowen is, what kind of character Mute is, and also Ritz. It's also an alright way, I feel, to explain the battle system. We will have a second tutorial after this. I still got quite a while in this video, so we might get to that, or I might actually stop this video and continue it after for my next update. So, depending on time, we'll see. There is a lot of story in the beginning, so it's really hard to judge how long this first video was going to be. I'm going a lot on by whim in this early beginning. I really don't want it to be more than too many videos. 2 videos is, I feel, almost too much as it is. And I will show you the save menu as soon as I'm able to. That's kind of what I was kind of holding out for. But I'm not sure how long this opening is going to be. And now the 3 new friends are all hanging out in the snow. I'm talking about, you know, bullies and each other, I guess. Apparently Mute wants to go get this book. I want to know if everyone wants to come along. But unfortunately, we have other things to do. We have to go help our little brother that just got out of the hospital. We'll meet him later, too. Again, sorry if I'm clicking through this too fast. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Trying to get the timing down so everyone gets a chance to read, but I don't have to sit here and stare at the screen for a minute and then end up taking too long just going through the text. We just invited them over to our place after he gets the book to look at it. So yeah, here we go. We're all going off and doing our stuff. Oh, and the wonderful time of Ivolus. Town of Ivolus. Oh, there's some guy starting a commotion over here. Oh, Mute's hanging his head for some reason. Apparently there are circumstances that have causing this scene in the first place. Something needs to be fixed up. And I don't know if you caught it in time, but there is, yeah, there it is. There is a cafe right behind him. It is safe to say something happened with that cafe. And also with this Mr. Randall guy. Oh, Ritz. Such an opinionated person. Oh, and he knows Mute. It's his father. Wow. That explains the low head and everything. So yeah, Mute and his father are going to have a conversation, talking about his friends, and kind of giving some backstory on his life. Not much, but enough to know that it seems like his family's having troubles. Again, for the beginning of my first video, and whoa, I didn't know my mouse was going to lie. I'm so sorry for that, guys. Again, in the first part of the video, there was a black box on the bottom of my screen. I have no idea what that was, and I sincerely apologize for that. You didn't really, I don't think it covered up too much. And what was covered up was shown in the beginning of this one. So, if it happens again and I actually figure out what's going wrong, I will prevent it. If I don't know what's going on and it keeps doing it, I might have to figure something else out. But anyway, Newt and Ritz are talking, because apparently we don't have a dad, and no one knows about us much. I mean, we are the new kid. So yeah, looking at the time, I probably am not going to be able to make it to the next save spot. So, I guess possibly after this cutscene, I might be able to find a good spot to stop. Here we are talking about snowball fight and brother always picking on us. And that's what little brothers are for, of course. Oh, sorry, I kind of skipped through that quite fast. You like books, don't you? You're always reading them. Only 'cause there's nothing to do in the hospital. Haha. Play games. I've never really played games in a hospital. And then here we are introducing our friends. I'm sorry for that silent moment. Someone had messaged me and I wanted to make sure it wasn't anything important. So yeah, here we are talking about the book. Apparently we don't even know what the title is. Oh, making sure everyone else can see. I might just very well make a third video, just because there's so much story to this. Yeah, I'll probably stop this video right after this cutscene, and when we get back control of the conversation, and then I will continue it in the third part of Urowen Plays Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Again, guys, sorry for the long introduction, but many of these Final Fantasy games have long starts, so I will see you in the next update. Happy gaming!